you, this might be a bit rough. I should have known, I should have seen. That look in your eyes is not letting me in. I can't believe this body's fine. I'm outside. It doesn't make any sense. This was not how I saw the end. But I keep on breathing. Heart is beating. I'm waiting for the eclipse and the consequences of it. Why do we keep falling down when it's always the affected ground? We got time to make this right, but it's hard to keep falling down. Do you remember our first touch? When I look at you now, an adrenaline rush. We're always looking for something more. We're closer to the edge than ever before. I can't believe this body's
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido, Loca, and it's Tuesday Night Live.
Yes, it is.
It is the Tuesday Night Cruise live stream from Lido, Loca.
With Tony and Jenny.
With Tony and Jenny.
And the locafam.
Anthony and Jennifer. What is up, one? What is up, all? Welcome, boys and girls of all ages. It's the Big Top Circus. No. Welcome to the live stream. If you've never been here before, it's a little different than the daily scripted show. We're like walking on a wire here. You guys will guide the conversation. If you are brand new, please type new next to your name and say something. Or if you have a question, type question in capital letters, and we'll do our best. But you got to wait till we're looking over there. So you got to plan it out. Hey, if you are just landing here, please hit the like button. This is the time to smash the like buttons. I think we could get 1,000 likes in the next 5 minutes and really let YouTube know that there's a cruise live stream happening. Jenny, I am dang excited. Ask me why.
Why are you excited, Tony?
5 days until I go on a cruise to a different land that I've never been to before, to a different embarkation city that I've never been to before, on a different cruise ship that I've never been on before.
And just all exciting things.
All
right?
exciting things.
I mean, like,
this kid
Seattle,
is going on a cruise.
Seattle
This kid is going to set
that you
sail.
have talked about that you want to go visit. So
well, you know,
I'm
it's a little
excited
challenging. I'm not going to get to spend a lot of time in Seattle. I hope to get to do at least one thing, like see the Space Needle. Big update. I got an email from Emed that my at-home tests would be here tomorrow by 8 p.m. There's been some question, are all tests the proctored test, or some of the tests proctored, some of the tests not proctored? I'll film it all. I'll let you guys know what's in my box. And then on Thursday, I'll take my test because I can only take my test no sooner than 3 days before my cruise. So if this works out, I'm going to save the $200 at the Seattle airport, and I will be ready to cruise. So I've got the at-home Emed test that's accepted by Carnival, so I would assume that it's accepted by Princess. We'll be doing that in a couple days. Jenny, are you going to stick the Schwab up my nose?
Oh, can I?
The Charles Schwab. Jenny, congratulations.
Why?
120,000 subscribers.
Yay!
The run keeps rolling. Do you know?
You guys are awesome.
It has been a crazy 2021. We have seen the channel grow by leaps and bounds. And so if you happen to be new here, welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. Thank you for watching these live streams. We appreciate you greatly. Kitty Ray, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Mom, the Odyssey. Have a great time. Hi, Mom, on the Odyssey?
She's on the Odyssey.
How about that?
I hope you're having a great time. And the chat, that's what I was looking down for. I was trying to... Somebody else had said they were on the Odyssey, so...
Chris B is on the Odyssey. Thank you guys for the super chat. Let's give a hearty Loca fam warm welcome to Harry, Larry, Loca, Lucha, your favorite luchador and mine. Thank the people for the super chat, Harry, Larry.
Do it.
Super chat.
I'm oddly excited about his armpit hair.
Ew.
Okay, question: how excited are you for the cruise? I'm dang excited.
You are.
Look, if
It's
this
so
wasn't
exciting.
family friendly, I would say another word: excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait. So tomorrow is clothes packing day. Look, I've done things that I have never done since I've lived in Florida. I bought some long pants.
And boots.
I bought some boots. I bought a pullover.
These boots
a
are made for
pullover
walking.
rain hoodie. And then everybody hit me up today when I said, what do I got to do about Alaska? Everybody's like, get binoculars. I don't know anything about these field glasses. I looked on Amazon and they range from like $12 to $1,000. Who's buying $1,000 glass? I don't need to see in the nighttime. Vizos Travels, Raphael, what's up, my man? Thank you so much for the super chat. This is for you, Jenny. Buy some coffee. I take back my thing. You better thank Raphael.
It's Amanda.
Is it Amanda? Oh, never mind.
And Raphael.
Raphael would be on my side. How about that? Thank you.
both.
Thank you for this is for you, Jenny. Buy some coffee while Tony enjoys his cruise. I can't wait to see you on the Lido with Amanda.
I know. A couple of more. How many more days till that cruise? I know we're talking about Alaska tonight, but you know we have a group cruise coming up on the Mardi Gras.
Wells, bears, or both? That's the question. Wells, bears, or both?
I don't know.
Let me look at the old shipmate to see
Do
how many
that.
days until the Mardi Gras.
We did take down one from the shipmate.
52 days until
52
days until we
Wow.
cruise on the Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Leg Life, thank you so much for the
What's
super
going
chat.
on, you guys?
For gifts in
Wow.
Alaska. Enjoy your wonderful state. Did you watch the video today? Because at the very end I called you guys out. So we're at Simpatico today. I was thinking
Mm-hmm.
about you, and here you are. Will we be close to you at all? Do you live in any of these cities? I don't know any of the cities. I assume that everybody lives in those 3 cities in Alaska, and that's it. Good to see you guys. Thank you so kindly for the super chat. I can't wait to come visit your state. And I'm jealous because Adam's got a great beard, and I shaved my beard off,
yeah.
and that makes me sad.
That's all right. It's gonna grow back.
It's growing back, everybody.
You know when it's gonna grow back? It's gonna grow back in 52 days when
Yeah.
you go into the
I'm
Caribbean.
going to be full bearded in the Caribbean. How about that?
What are you thinking?
Let's see. Question: what was the disembarkment like on?
Wait. Question.
What was the disembarkment like on Apex? Were you out of the terminal in a normal time frame? I haven't been
So
on the
Tony
Apex
went
edge,
on the
right?
edge. Yeah.
Yeah, I was out really quick. My ride to Miami wasn't there, but I was out within 15 minutes. It was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Eric Granger, thank you so kindly for the super chat. Congrats on the 120K.
Aw, thank
I
you,
look forward
Eric.
to your videos every day. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching the videos. I hope you enjoy them. I'm tickled today.
Super chat.
I don't think everybody gets me. Do you guys? I mean, you guys realize that the challenge of the YouTuber is to grab the person's attention in like 4 seconds, and I can only use like 5 words on my thumbnail. And so, yeah, I make some pretty intriguing thumbnails, and people
That's
are
right.
like, "What are you doing with your thumbnails?" And I'm like, "I'm playing the game, baby.
Question.
I'm playing the game." What's the question?
The
I got an
question
answer.
is, are y'all still taking the group cruise on Mardi Gras for Halloween?
I'm coming over here to give the answer. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yes. Yes, we are. Karen Staffen, that's in 52 days. Karen Staffen, thank you so kindly for the super chat. And Bill Matson, thank you for the super chat. What about the Eagles? No, look, I'm going bald myself. I feel a little weird for them. Like, I don't want to put any extra pressure on the bald Eagles. Like, what if they're sensitive to that? I'll be like, look, it's a bald eagle. And they're like, shut up, you got a bald spot too. Of course I want to see the Eagles. And
Thanks,
then
Bill. You're
maybe
so
I'll get them
sweet.
to pose for a silver dollar. Cage Creations, thank you so kindly for the super chat. Spend about $350 on a good pair of glasses.
Okay.
Vortex is a great pair. You think $350 just for one time? Well, I am going to.
I mean, we're gonna go again in August.
I know it's a lot of coin though, but I might do it. Meet and greet in Alaska on this trip, probably not. But when we do our group cruise, we'll probably do some sort of meet and greet.
We will do a meet and greet in August.
I don't know what Don and I'll, if we have an ability to meet up with some people, we'll try. But we're just trying to get out on that cruise ship. Thanks everybody for the super chat. Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. The day show not scripted. I guess edited would be a better word. Here we're basically talking live. There's not going to be on the daily show. I have an outline, and I probably say some of those things 10 times before I get the take that I want. So edited's probably better. Scripted's probably not correct because I don't really script that show out. I just sit around and I yell into this microphone, hello, Eric Wagner, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for all the helpful tips and info you have in your daily videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat.
Super chat.
Look, so a little Rogaine. I have been using this thing called Keeps, but I'm not doing it on a regular basis. But it's only $15 a month. It's not sponsored. I did see it sponsored on another video. Keeps, are you watching? I'm a bald guy that's using your product. I have that crown balding, and they say this Keeps will work if I would just do it.
That's right. That's right.
Vortex. I'm taking a note about the Vortex.
All right, and Mike Dispenza, I will put a. Well, you know what? Royal Caribbean tomorrow is going to have a link to their home testing, so I'll send you that link.
Vortex Diamondback. Now, the one thing that I did do so that I could see the shore better is I got I've ordered I'm renting a lens, because right now the lens I'm shooting with is just a 20mm wide lens, and I need something with a zoom. I don't know what 70 mil is going to do for me for zoom, but hopefully I can get some good shots of the coast with that 70 mil.
Sarge, we miss you and the Queen already.
My brother is here, man. We had a great weekend with my brother and Heidi. We've seen 50% of our kids that we know about.
Hey, that's always a great weekend.
Man, when you get to see half your kids, it's a good thing. We got to see our daughter Marissa. Our daughter Hannah's actually staying with us for a few days. Our son Greg came home from school. Shout out to all those kids, and shout out to the kids that weren't here. We love you, Danielle, Jacob, and Andrew.
Do we?
Yeah, they should have shut up. Shout out to the Blue Crew, though, keeping the room in check. My brother Retro Sarge, Slinky Ingle King, her beautiful husband Matt. We also
The Ship Show.
Chuck Spencer is here. I don't see who else is the Blue Crew. Maybe. No, that's it for right now.
That's it.
If you're Blue Crew and I didn't call your name out, make yourself be known. I do see our friend Michael Antogiovanni is here. Yeah. John from the Ship Show. Just a quick announcement. If you've missed it, I will be at the Sharon at Sea Ship Show meetup next month in Las Vegas at the New York Hotel. I believe that the dates are the 25th and the 26th. It's the Saturday and the Sunday of that weekend, wherever the 25th and 26th is. So if you want to also see some Lido Loca at your Ship Show Sharon at Sea meetup, I will be there representing the locafam. So come on out if you're in the Las Vegas area. We're going to watch some football. We're going to have a good time. That's going to be exciting. Yes. Let's see. We did cancel a cruise today, so anybody that's keeping up with us on Shipmate and planning your cruises around that, I don't ever do that, because we put them on and we take them off. We canceled the Celebrity Edge. One of our big desires to go on the Celebrity Edge, or Jenny, was to meet Captain Kate. She will not be on the one in November, and so we pulled that off and are in search for other things in November. Sharon Stockman, thank you so much for the super chat. Question, Jenny, are you all concerned about the capacity at the Mardi Gras sales at?
I mean, I'm also concerned about the capacity when I walk into a store. So, I'm just going to make sure that I fist pump and wash my hands and wear my mask.
There you go.
Yeah,
the other thing I want to say about the show tonight is you have to be subscribed for at least 5 minutes to the channel before you can chat. So if you're trying to bang a chat message in there and you're not getting any headway, you got to do that. Let's see. Who's going on a cruise in 14 days? We are. NCL Jim to Roatan. Jenny Sherry is the bestest travel agent ever.
Right. She really is. She's wonderful, and I'm glad that you are enjoying her.
That is Betty. Sherry's on Team Jenny.
Huh?
Is Sherry on Team Jenny?
Absolutely.
That's Betty and Jeff Janicki. Thank you guys so much for the super chat. Jeanette Beans. Yes, I'm interested as well as RC's home test. We have a cruise in October. Thank you so much.
Okay. I will put a link in the Facebook group then tomorrow.
Link in the Facebook group. Jeffrey Moore, thank you so much for the super chat. Looking forward to next year's Alaska group cruise. Reserved a Denali tour the week before. How will pre-cruise COVID tests be handled? Next year, who knows?
We don't know yet.
At least for the end of the year, it's going to be that 2 day before the cruise. Hopefully, we get some relief from the COVID and things get better. But we'll only know as time goes forward. Mm-hmm. Only know as time goes forward. I'm at the bottom of the chat. If you have questions, that's the place to throw them. Question, Jenny, are you noticing a pricing war? Just made final payments on NCL cruise and now see the same cabin class is over $1,000 cheaper.
I'm seeing some, change in pricing, but it's also, there are some that are a lot more for next year, so it's just making sure that you're doing the right research.
Drew Gordon with a question above it. Are you a fan of the new Mardi Gras? We haven't been on it yet, so I'm reserving my fan or not fan until we go.
That's all right.
I like some of the things that I see, and there's some things that I don't like already, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Question. Let's talk Carnival Glory. I got in the comments today that they did go ahead and cancel the 12th sailing, the 9/12 sailing. They're going to use that ship to help house some of the emergency workers.
Yes.
They're tentatively hoping to sail on the 19th. But again, anybody that wants to move their cruise around to Galveston or some of those other things, that's in the works right now. But that makes 2 of the first cruises for the Glory still canceled.
Well, listen, kudos to Carnival for it. I hate it for the Carnival Glory, though, and the guests that were going on.
That's right. Did I see Eric's one? I don't know if I did.
Spikers! I hope you guys are doing well.
I did. Eric, if I didn't say thanks, which I think I did, I want to say thank you again for your super chat. Sharon Stockman, thank you for the super chat. Oh, that was are you concerned about the capacity that the Mardi Gras sails? And you answered that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for the super chats.
And I just want to say a quick happy birthday to Anthony Simone.
Happy birthday, Anthony Simone.
Yes.
Super chat.
Super chat.
So, Tony.
Yes.
Are you excited to wrestle with a bear? You're not going to really wrestle with a bear.
No, so I do have excursions booked. When we go to Juneau, we have a whale watching excursion. When we go to Skagway, we're going up on the railroad. We're doing a little bus tour around Skagway, which includes, I think, maybe the Red Dog Saloon or something like that, where there's going to be a little tour there. And then on the final stop at Ketchikan, we're doing what's called a bear cruise, which I assume that we will be trying to infiltrate a bear habitat on a boat of some sort and maybe see bears. So all of that sounds exciting to me. I've got a lot of people saying just hang out on the balcony and look at the beauty of it all. And so, yeah, I'm really hoping that I can clear my mind, kind of become one with my maker, and really go all spiritual zen on this trip and just enjoy, this is a whole nother conversation, probably a whole nother channel, but there's an interesting conversation to be had about man-made versus not man-made nature. And sometimes we can get stuck in that man-made world and lose the appreciation of the world that's spawned us. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe becoming a little more in touch with the nature. So I may come back renewed, and I may come back, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? Voorhees Jason. Good thing your name is spelled that way so that you're not the crazy boy from Crystal Lake. Have you been on Holland America's New Amsterdam? I'm going to Alaska for my first ever cruise, leaving this weekend as well. We've never been on Holland ships, but I do like the way those ships look. And I hear a lot of people that are fans of Holland America with the food and all that stuff. I think you'll have a great time. Thank you so much for the super chat. Cage Creations, thank you for the super chat. You really want to get a 10x42 to get the best bang for your buck. Wife and I are on the Liberty of the Seas in October out of Galveston. Can't wait. So that's the binocular spec, right? 10x42.
Write that down.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I took a note. I'm gonna have to nerd out a little bit. Let me put that
Life
down.
is not near those cities. That's too bad.
Oh man, it would have been
Yeah.
nice to meet you guys.
Somebody asked when my first cruise will be.
Yes.
I will be debuting back to the cruising life.
Jenny's debut on the cruise will be
right.
in 52 days.
That's right. That's right.
In the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
King Crab and Skagway. All that sounds good, man. I love King Crab Leg. I mean, I really hope, there's just some images in my head that I have, of, fishing boats and crabbing boats, and so I'm looking forward to it. No Ship Sherlock. Question, comment. Make sure to get binoculars with good with wearing glasses. Yeah,
Oh, that's
man.
important.
Now I feel like I'm going to spend an hour after the show tonight trying to pick out
You know
stuff.
you are.
Jenny, a question for you. I heard yesterday that most of the Caribbean islands are now only accepting cruise line excursions. Have you heard anything?
Nancy, I've not heard anything of the sort just yet. I do know that may be coming down the pike, though.
Yeah.
That's the rumor out there. So I have probably heard the same thing that you did, Nancy.
Stabilization binoculars. I'm like, is there some way to hook the binoculars up to my camera? But I'm assuming that's what the zoom lens is for. Question, will you get up close and personal with any of the glaciers? Kathy, we don't have a glacier excursion, so I'm hoping that I can see some glaciers, at least from the ship. But one thing I do want to do when we go back next year is go to one of those glaciers and walk around a little bit. I'm a little hesitant, A lot of people have recommended. I see Nomada saying helicopter to glaciers.
Right.
I'm a little hesitant on the helicopter right now, but I think at some point I wouldn't mind doing a helicopter. DP, thank you so much for the super chat question. If I buy cruise while on board, can I tell them I have an agent, or do I have to go through the cruise line?
So what happens with that is if you get on that cruise and you're booked with an agent, when you book on the cruise ship, it will automatically go to the agent. Now, if you booked directly with the cruise line, and you book on the ship, you just have to let them know that you have an agent now, and just give them the information.
There you go. Let's see. Dennis says, don't waste my money on crab legs in Alaska. All right. Well, maybe if they're cheap. I don't know. Christy Murphy, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats on the 120K. Jenny is an amazing travel advisor.
Christy, you are the sweetest. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I've enjoyed working with you.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this new lens. I don't know how zoomed in 70 mil is going to be, but I'm looking forward to that. Yes, P, I'll be all over the place looking at binoculars tonight.
You know, and even in the Caribbean, right? Like when we went on Celebrity, they had binoculars in the room, you remember?
Yeah.
And I mean, I loved looking at the ports with the binoculars. So they'll come in handy.
Binoculars. I'm sure I can get them here in a couple days because the Amazon's been doing well here.
I know. I don't know what happened. Have we said that?
I think Tampa must have got a fulfillment center because now we can almost get same day delivery here. Which
We
is
did
wild.
get same day delivery yesterday.
We have gotten same day a couple times.
3 hours. I was
Bob and
impressed.
Sarah's here. Thank you for the congratulations. We appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing good. One of my big regrets about not going on the Mardi Gras a couple weeks ago was more Bob and Sarah time. You can't get enough Bob and Sarah time. How about that?
I know. I'm so
Sharon
sad.
Backman, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi from Eastern California. So where would Eastern California be? What cities are on the coast? I know like LA, San Diego, San Francisco. That's on the coast. That's probably Western California. I don't know. But now that you said California, I'm thinking about that surf reality show we've been watching, The Ultimate Surfer.
Oh,
Pretty
goodness.
cool.
That's so great.
Thank you for the super chat.
So, Nick, instead of a question, answer. I love that.
Bushnell water.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take a note on that. Less expensive is the Bushnell waterproof. Look, I'm thinking about spending $50. I mean, what's it going to take to get good binoculars for this trip? That's going to be interesting.
I don't know.
It's going to be interesting. Let's see. Parrot DJ took the home test. Yeah, that's a great video. That's what kind of convinced me to get the home test. So I can't wait to see. We got the home test coming by 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Well, and who also took it was Ann and Steve.
Boyce?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How
Yeah,
about that?
so there's a couple of videos out there that this way you can just kind of see the differences, right? Like,
Yeah. Anthony Simone, thank you so much, and happy birthday again.
Yes.
Fulfillment centers in Ruskin and Lakeland.
Oh, that's why we're getting
They're getting
close
stuff to the
that.
Nature Coast quick.
Exactly.
Oh, Terry, great question. There's 1.1 watching, but only 550 likes.
What is the deal?
What is the deal? Look, I think we can get to 560 likes.
What are you going to do?
Nothing, just be excited.
Okay.
Pawn shop for the glasses. That's pretty good idea, Steven Z. Not a bad idea, but I don't have a lot of time to run around, so I have to see.
Pia, you send me an email. I'll see what I have left. I think I have like 3 cabins left.
Yeah.
But if I don't have something for you, I will get with one of the other agents that is working the vlogger cruise, and I will send you over there.
Michelle, we really enjoy Hoffman Happy Travels. Yeah, we'll have to watch
They're
their
really
videos.
lovely.
Yeah, on the home test. Get binoculars with a smartphone mount so you can take a good zoomed in picture. Hey, I like that. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Thank you, Kelly Madison, for the super chat. Question: what is the difference between booking a group cruise versus booking direct with the cruise line? Access to group events. I'm going to be booking vlogger cruise with Team Jenny. Can't wait to meet you. It's exactly what you said. So Jenny was able to hold some cabins at a certain price. If those cabins are still available, a lot of times it's going to be possibly a better deal than what you could book on your own. But it's all about access to the group events.
It is. And, you know, a lot of it too, like I'll give you, for instance, on the vlogger cruise, the pricing that I have is probably about $150 per person difference. And Alaska, the group cruise, is about $1,000 difference.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cheaper.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Question: if you buy cheap, you buy it twice. Vortex Diamondback has lifetime warranty. You could drop it or break it. All right, I'll definitely look at it. I mean, I'm not afraid
You guys are the best.
I'm not afraid to buy good stuff. It's just I just have to get over the sticker shock. Like when I first started buying camera gear, what I thought was expensive was not as much as what really expensive is. So kind of 721 likes. I knew we could get to 560. I think we could get to 1,000, but I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it. How about that? Yeah, close the live chat feature for a second, hit the like button, and come on right back.
Come on right back.
Right back.
So Michelle, yeah, they'll give us more cabins, but it's at the daily at that price of the day.
Yeah.
Like once you run out. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I think I
But
saw
like
nautical
the other
nurse.
agents, I'm sure that they have some cabins left. So
I think I saw nautical nurse Nancy in here. So what's up?
Nurse Nancy.
Brucey the Cuz, they did the helicopter on the way up to the Mendahal Glacier. Walked on it, loved it. Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. That sounds very awesome.
Hit the social on the encore often.
Yes.
Tim, we will. Thank you.
I can't wait to go on Norwegian just to try
I
that
know.
social. Yeah.
So we'll be there in December, which is exciting. Aw, see the world with Chris. I cannot wait to see and meet the other C. Barnett
That's right.
in 52 days.
52 days. What up, Pika? Pika back from the Odyssey.
How was your trip?
Glad that you're here.
We all missed you.
We've not been on the Panorama, Eric. We have been on the Vista, which is the same class, and we will eventually go on the Horizon. But yeah, we'd like to go out there to get on the West Coast. Question from Tom: how long did it take to get the Emed home kit? I ordered over the weekend, which was the holiday weekend, and it's overnight shipping, and so they processed my order today, and they'll be here tomorrow. So it's overnight shipping. So if you order during the week, I think during a regular time, they're going to overnight it to you if they still have the test. I do hear they're selling out quick. Missy Cutler, thank you so much for the super chat. And Karen Staffens, Granny B. Geckos, thank you for the super chat. Are you and Don going to be able to explore Seattle some on Saturday? Probably not a lot. So I get in at 12, and I think Don gets in at 1 or something like that. My goal is to go to the Space Needle. Where we're staying at is close to that. And I know there's a couple things to do. It's kind of iconic. It's not this, I'd like to go as many places as possible. I really want to go out to the Funko headquarters, but that's like an hour away. And so I think Space Needle is going to be it, and maybe a good meal, and then we'll call it a night and get ready to go carousing.
Carousing. Karen, are you on the Alaska cruise on Sunday with them?
Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
Doug Bray, what are you doing?
All right. Missy Cutler, longtime subscriber, off topic and not cruise related, but what TV shows do you all like to watch?
All right. So, mine, of course, is... What's my favorite show? Oh, my goodness. It's slipping my mind.
That Stranger show?
No. It's not on right now.
Oh, This Is Us.
Yeah, This Is Us is
Yeah.
one of my favorites. But right now, I like Nine Strangers.
Nine Perfect Strangers
Perfect
is a show that
Strangers.
Jenny's been into.
Big Brother.
We've been watching Big
We
Brother.
watch a lot of reality when we have
Yeah.
time to sit.
Big Brother, Hell's Kitchen, Lego Masters. We've been watching the show on Hulu called Reservoir Dogs, which is pretty interesting.
Let's go.
Yeah, just a lot of different stuff. I've been checking out a lot of documentaries lately too. I'm very interested. I've been watching the Marvel What If series, but yeah, it's I don't know. Like the more social media I get into, I have trouble watching scripted TV. So we watch a lot of reality TV.
Yeah, and also, I just want to go back to the tests real quick.
Yeah.
So, part of the Blue Crew have the test in hand.
Yeah.
And they do have expiration dates, so don't order them too far out in advance.
Yeah. And then there was another thing saying that something got extended for 1 year from the manufacture date. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we got, honestly.
Yeah.
But have a question booked. This is Ray. I have a question booked next April on Royal Caribbean through the cruise line. My question is, can it be switched to a travel agent? If you haven't paid it off fully, a lot of times you can move it over to a travel agent. But I think if you paid it off fully, then you have a challenge.
So there's a couple of protocols. It cannot be paid off fully, like Tony had said. And then there's also a time frame. Like some cruise lines it could not have been booked more than 90 days back, 60 days back, and there's some cruise lines that are 48 hours. So.
Okay, Karen Staffen, I guess we'll meet you on that cruise.
Yes,
Make sure
I thought you were.
You come find us.
I think you worked with Bob from Team Jenny.
Let's see. Answer: crab legs at Tracy's in Juneau are pricey but delicious. Can we eat them with butter? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know, Pia. Sometimes when I get into that mode of like protocol and policy, like I guess I go back to my corporate mind.
Ann Handley, who do we want to win on Big Brother? Oh, I want to see the Cookout make it to the 6. Anytime that you can see an alliance actually do what they're supposed to do, which is very rare on these shows, that's going to be kind of cool.
Absolutely.
And I like Xavier. Who do you like in there?
I like Xavier. I like Kai. Is that his name?
I thought that's on the surfing show.
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, Kyland.
Kyland.
Yeah,
yes. I love Kyland. But you know what? I love Tiffany, boy.
Tiffany's
she is
the player,
running
right?
the show.
That's right. Peter says he watches YouTube on TV, so it's Lido, Loca, baby.
That's right.
Question, will you be opening the Loca mail soon? The hubby and I sent you gifts that we are excited for you to open. Yeah, we're going to try to open them this week. It might be a recorded show, but we do have a pile of mail that we have to get through. From Tampa, do you prefer Brilliance or Serenade for a short 5-day cruise? Nancy Tack. Haven't been on either one of those. For a 5-day cruise, are those like medium-sized ships?
Yeah, they're, yeah.
Look, I always want to go on the biggest ship possible. But yeah, I don't know. Anybody that knows the Brilliance or the Serenade, see if you can give Nancy a recommendation. Will you be taking the home test for the Mardi Gras cruise? Yeah, if this works, and because I've got 6 of them now, and I put Jenny's name on it. So the goal was to take 1 for this cruise and then 2 more for the Mardi Gras cruise. Yeah, Below Deck's also in our list of stuff that we watch. This is a great reality show, and it also
I love you too.
gives you a good vibe for it's kind of like cruising to me.
Yeah. I know, Mark. Tiffany's gonna give Big D the boot.
That's right. She doesn't like Big D. Russ Peters, will you see? You will see the cruise ship from the Space Needle. Yeah, I cannot wait to get into Seattle. I am so excited.
I'm
so excited.
I do want to talk about the Big Brother real quick.
Yeah.
Like you said, and I just want to talk about that. It has been really very refreshing to see the loyalty in that group, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't see that so much even in real life anymore.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. Even though they don't like each other, they still have each other's backs.
Exactly. Why is Disney, NCL, and Virgin so expensive compared to Royal Caribbean and Carnival? Well, Virgin, their price is coming down. You know, Virgin's new and trendy. I think they were able to jack their price up a little bit, but then they're having trouble filling it up. Disney is...
Well, and Virgin is all-inclusive as well.
All-inclusive. Disney is just Disney, right? So they're able to fill up their ships no matter what they charge, and so in a good capitalistic way, you will charge as much as people will bear to pay, and people will pay a lot. I don't know, Norwegian, we've gotten some deals on Norwegian, so you just got to shop around. I always think of them being comparable to Royal and Carnival.
Yeah, and Norwegian, too, you know what it is? You don't have to get their perks because, I mean, you pay for their perks like via the gratuities on them. So that makes it a little bit more expensive. But, you know, you find an agent that has a group or a corporate group on NCL, and you can save thousands.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rick Rocks, do you need to take 2 of these home tests? No, so you just need 1 negative result when you show up at the cruise port. You have to take the proctored test where the person's going to watch you on the phone for you to get that result. Somebody's going to walk you through the whole process. But yeah, just 1 of them. And like right now on Princess, we can do it 3 days prior to the cruise, but then in a week or so for Princess, it's going to be only 2 days. So you got to know what those are like, you know, what your timing is. But you just need 1 test. Let's see. Tina, we'll see you on Sunday. Yeah, make sure you come up and say hi.
Yes. Make sure, like Tony always says, he is voice activated.
I'm voice activated.
So please, if you are on that ship with him and you see him, please go up to him.
Edward G, thank you so much for the super chat. Gib and I will. Thank you guys so much. Yes, this is what will happen after the show tonight. I will place an order for binoculars. Thank you for the super chat.
Annie R has a question. How much did the test cost? They are 6 for $150.
Yep, $164 to get it to the door. That's what the shipping was for overnight shipping. $164, and like Jay said, you get 6 tests.
Yeah.
Cindy with a question. Just booked our first cruise for Royal Caribbean for Alaska next July. The excursions seem much higher. Do I know why? No, I don't know why, but I believe you're right. Like, I was shocked. I think I've spent $700 on excursions.
Well, and
3
listen,
excursions, $700. That is much more expensive than the Caribbean.
And it is everything, you guys. It is hotels. It is, you know, with the cruising industry, the hospitality, you know, they're just really trying to make up some money.
Yeah.
You know, and everything is just so expensive.
Ann Handley, we'll have to see how many proctored tests are in the pack of 6. Like Slinky and Matt, they got 6 proctored tests in the pack of 6. So
Right.
We'll have to see what happens. Let's see. No, so you don't have to take a home test and the next day you have to take another one to get your negative certification. You just take the one test. Let's see.
Yeah, 6 tests. Right, and you can only Rick rocks. Only 3 people can be registered for those tests.
Yeah, Bill, you're right. Don't follow me back to my cabin. What's so funny is I finally went back to see where I revealed, like a lot of people in the comments on the videos, like, oh, that's what you get for revealing your cabin number. Honestly, if you go back and look at the live where my cabin number was revealed, you have to pause it and you have to go frame by frame like the Zapruder film to see my cabin number. So it's not like I was like, here's my cabin, blah, blah, blah. No, I just walked into the room and you would have to stop it and go frame by frame to see the cabin number. So, yes, but I'm extra careful now. I might not even be on the cruise ship that you think I'm going to be on. So how about that? Are you fully vaccinated? We're fully vaccinated, ready to cruise. Question, what is the shelf life of the COVID test? Can I wait a couple months? So our friends Matt and Slinky, part of the Blue Crew, they said that the ones they got today expire on the 5th of October. So that's pretty quick. That's like a month. But then somebody was also saying that it's possible that it's going to be a year after the manufacture date. Once I get the pack in, I will try to. I have all those questions too. I will show you what my pack meant, or what my pack is when I get it.
Yeah, and I do see like a little bit of talk with that there's 3 proctor ones, there's 3 of the ones that you can't use. And someone actually sent me a picture that is what they received.
Right.
So just be careful. I don't know if they
there wasn't a
ordered it
choice.
wrong or,
There wasn't a choice. So it's going to be
know.
interesting to see what's in my box.
Yeah, I don't know how they received
Question
that,
is NCL currently providing the testing at the pier? Any signs that they may change? They are providing testing at the pier. That is all. Here's the thing that bothers me. Let me just say this, and I said it in the show.
Give it to us, Tony.
I said it in the show today. Over in the UK, they designed their restart with testing at the pier,
Right.
with distancing, masking, the full Monty of safety protocols. We did it differently here in the U.S. We were like, well, if you're vaccinated, no test, and we're not going to do the protocols. And now we're trying to put those protocols in place. And so I think the cruise lines are having trouble putting those protocols in place. That's why they're pushing testing back onto the passengers. But Norwegian, much like the cruise lines in the UK, always had the testing at the pier baked in. And so I think that that's why they're doing it. I don't think it'll go away. But with that in mind, MSC, when they started back in the U.S., had the testing at the pier, and
Right.
they have moved away from it. I hope that Norwegian doesn't. It makes Norwegian really appealing, for sure.
Absolutely.
That's right. Tony, there is a live cam from the Space Needle, so Jenny can watch you sail away at any time. Aw, you'll have to watch.
What is that?
What you guys don't know and what you don't see, I think at least 2 of the cruises, I have FaceTimed Jenny and walked her onto the cruise ship with me.
Yeah, he's so
So like at the beginning of the gangway, I will get Jenny on FaceTime, and we have boarded a couple ships together already this year.
Oh, and that
even
makes
though-
me tear up because you are so sweet.
Even
You
though
did
that she
to me.
wasn't there. So
Yeah, and you're so sweet.
that's right. Yes, Stephen Wright. You keep on knocking, but you can't. Yeah, I know how to use the peephole now. It's the first cruise back after 15 months. The channel had grown a lot. There was a lot more people that were interested in meeting me. I just didn't even anticipate the stuff that happened on that cruise. And so, yeah, on day 1, when I was just trying to show people what it was like to be cruising again, I did not even think that at some point I would have doxed myself, as it were.
I know.
Disney's testing at the terminal for kids, but I think you have to show up at the terminal with a test too. Make sure you check those protocols. I don't have them all in my head, and they're changing rapidly. Question, do you know, will you be able to see the northern lights, the aurora borealis, when you're cruising this time of year? Franco, somebody, I think it's Bill, that was in our Patreon chat from the previous hour, said that when I am in Skagway, maybe. Bill, say it again. But if I'm up between 1 and 3 a.m., I might be able to see the northern lights. So I'll definitely be asking on the cruise ship to get a better time, because I'd like to see that. What will cruising look like in March? Booked a gluten-free cruise on Royal Caribbean. Pia, no idea. Cruising looks different now than it did 6 weeks ago, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, that Para DJ home test, I linked it on one of the shows. It's a very good video if you want to see how the test works.
Right, and what are the other ones? Starts with a H. Hoffman's. I'm
Hoffman,
sorry.
yeah,
it
somebody
split-
mentioned that earlier.
It slipped my head. And Steve.
And
Journey
it's
with
the
Steve.
Cruising Through Life with
And Steve.
Anna and Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I arrive in Seattle Saturday. Let's see. What happened to walking with Tony? I don't do that anymore. Decided not to do it. Let's see. Question. Should I have dessert
Harry.
in the MDR or go upstairs and get soft serve? Both.
She is on the ship right now that you will be on.
Do both. You know, just eat half of each and have the best of both worlds. Tony, I've seen the Facebook group October shirts available. Are those from you? Yeah, if it's my post, if it's got the sugar skulls on it, those are the group cruise that you're, if you want the group cruise that has the dates on it, I put those basically at cost so that we used to do cruise shirts, but now that the group cruises are so big, I want to do a smaller, easier group, like, well, I don't want to tell you what the gift is.
Don't give it
I'm not
away.
going to expose what the gift is, but instead of giving shirts, I've got something that I feel like is cooler than that. But a lot of people were saying, can you make a group shirt? I made a group shirt. And then I'm also going to do the sugar skulls by themselves just on the front of a shirt with Lido, Loca on it. So if you guys are digging the sugar skulls and you're not on the group cruise, there will be shirts coming in the next couple days from that. Question, can you cruise if you only have one vaccine shot? No, if you're not considered fully vaccinated, well, if you've had the Johnson & Johnson and it's only a one-shot protocol, you are considered fully vaccinated 14 days after you take that single shot. But if you're on the two-shot protocol, if you're on the Pfizer or the Moderna, you have to have those 2 shots, and it has to be 14 days after your second shot to be considered fully vaccinated. If you don't have that on your shot record, you will be denied boarding.
And they cannot be mixed. Did you say that?
No, I did not say that. But yeah, for the most part, you cannot mix those, especially like AstraZeneca and the Moderna and the Pfizer. Right. Question, what kind of test does NCL want for pre-cruise to get them to cover expenses? Crazy Cat Traveler, I'm not 100% sure. You want to make sure, but I'm pretty sure. I said sure a lot there. I think it's going to just be the antigen test. No. Let me take that back. I have read NCR's protocol. You have to have a PCR test. You have to have the more robust test to show up at the cruise port if you want them to cover all their expenses. That's a whole weird thing, honestly.
And really, the protocols are changing so much that don't just rely on Tony or but definitely go on to their website and check it, before, kind of like on your checklist, like you're making when you're packing.
100%. Like if you show up at the cruise terminal and said Tony said it was okay for me, they don't care. They don't. They honestly.
They won't let you on.
Nathan Henderson, thank you so much for the super chat.
Super chat.
Question, Kevin said there's a Northern Lights app for my phone. I'll put that on there. I want to see
Kevin,
it now.
thank you.
So close to 100K likes. Come on, guys. We can get over that. How many people are here?
Absolutely.
Drew Gordon, is Don going to Alaska? Yes, we have rooms next to each other. So it's the boys trip. This is how it was originally supposed to happen. When Don was able to get out of Canada, this was the first trip we planned. He called me up and he said, I want to go to Alaska. And I said, well, maybe I'll go with you. I talked it over with Jenny to see if she wanted to go. And she's like, nah, why don't you just boys trip it? And so that was the original plan. Then we got into some other cruises. But this is honestly the first cruise that Don and I planned. And so we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely. It's going to be great.
Question, with the booster shot, were the side effects the same as the shot? So Jenny got the third shot because she's immunocompromised, and the third shot hit her harder than the first and the second.
Absolutely.
And we read somewhere that when the shot hits you hard, that means it's really doing something. And so while it was a bummer for a few days for Jenny, she feels good that it felt like the shot was doing something.
That's right.
That's right.
Stephen Z.
The Encyclopedia Britannica of cruising. Look, I get a lot up in my head, but with so much changing, I worry sometimes that I'm not giving the right info without having it in front of me. So always check it out.
That's
but
right.
A lot of times I'm fairly.
Most of the time you're
on.
pretty spot on.
Jen Reed is late, but here we are glad
We
to have
are
you.
here. We are here.
So
You're glad.
Welcome so much.
We are glad you're here.
We are glad you're here. Tonight's show brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Not sponsored. So how you doing with coffee tonight?
I don't know. Oh, how am I doing with coffee?
Yeah.
I'm doing really well. You know what? We almost have the same amount, but Tony bought me a hot coffee for hour before, and then...
that's Jenny's second one.
That's all right.
How about the rapid antigen test?
wired.
Sandy, I'm not sure what that's in the context of, but again, I think the NCL, to cover your booty, you got to have the PCR.
Thanks, Chris, for putting that up for people in Ohio.
That's right. Oh yeah, so Stephen Z, Lynn, and I got our third shot last week and felt pretty poopy for a day. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it was pretty bad. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't know who that is. Oh, from Big Brother. Yes, Jenny's got all kinds of plans for when I'm gone.
That's right.
There it is. Question: well, bear, or both? So I think I mentioned the excursions I have. I have a well excursion and a bear excursion. So the answer to that question is both. What would it be for you guys? If you had to choose one or the other, would you rather see a whale or a bear or both? Now, I know I might also see some eagles. What I would really like to see is an orca. Like, I've seen orcas on TV. I don't know if I'm supposed to see an orca in Alaska, but that would be cool. That would be like seeing a great white shark.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
That would be super cool.
Yeah.
Scotty Dye, wow, thank you kindly for the super chat. Thanks for supporting the creativity.
You're wonderful,
You're rocking the
Scotty. Thank you.
Casbah. Thank you so much.
Super chat.
Black coffee. Yeah, we've been trying to drink black coffee, but it's part of it's a process.
So Todd Johnson, remember in Seattle, don't say it looks wonderful. We have enough folks moving in.
Yeah.
Just easy. You know what, Todd? I feel the same way about Florida.
That's right. Why is everybody coming down here? Oh, that sounds pretty cool, Kathy. I don't know that I have enough time for that, but the Boeing aircraft tour, that's kind of neat. Presidential planes.
that
I'm a
probably
nerd
is
for that kind of stuff.
wonderful.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
That is right up your alley, Anthony.
Bring some Cuban coffee from Miami. Yeah. Have we had coffee in Miami? I think we did at that Cuban
Yeah,
restaurant.
So good.
Yeah. They saw killer whales. You know, I love sea otters. Eagles in Alaska. Yeah, Jeff, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, again, I've got to change my mindset. I got to get out of this digital headspace and get back into a created headspace, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Jim, send Tony an email.
Yeah, Jim, I don't talk on the phone to anybody, honestly.
He doesn't even talk on the phone with
I
me.
barely talk on the phone to Jim. I get this all the time. People are like, hey, can you call me for that? No, I can't. I just can't call anybody. Somebody was asking me that the other day. Can you call me? It's like, could you just text me what you want? Because I don't really like to talk on the phone.
He really
It's
just
true.
doesn't.
It's true. So no shade against anybody. It's just I don't talk on the phone so much.
Whereas me, I'm like, hey.
I talk to my mom. I talk to my kids. I talk to my brother barely. Like, he can attest to that. Like, sometimes I don't even answer him. And then, of course, I talk to Jenny because I don't want anything bad to be happening to Jenny. But for the most part, I don't like to talk on the phone.
Aw, Toya, thank you.
Let's see. A chopper to the glacier was a cool thing.
Glade said the Boeing Museum is awesome. Unfortunately, it's closed right now.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Glade.
I really think the only thing I'm going to have time to do is go to the Space Needle. I'm tempted to take an Uber to wherever that Funko Museum is, but I think the responsible thing would be to go just a mile from the hotel to the Space Needle.
Is it?
Oh, man, the Funko thing looks so
I mean,
cool.
listen, this month, we've already done the responsible thing, and we got off the casino boat and took our car.
I will do an Uber. I'll see what an Uber costs to
Yes.
go over there.
I mean, you are out there, and I mean, maybe you plan it better for August than we do it in August, but I mean, it's not really something that I would want to do, so do it now.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are text only in this day and age. I do much better when I can just answer questions. Sandy Stevens, I probably would. If you said you would pay $1 million to have a phone call with me, yes, I would take it. I mean, that's who wouldn't? Who would not talk to somebody for a little while for $1 million?
Well, and you know what happens to me a lot, right? Is that I know that, with what I do, I have to be on the phone a lot.
Yeah.
But I am also on hold a lot, right? Like today I was on hold for 3.5 hours with a cruise line. So you're going to get a better response from me by my email.
Yeah.
And, not text, not email.
Kurt Berry, thank you so much for the super chat. Patrick thinks the Space Needle is boring, so maybe I will go to Funko, but I want to see the Chihuly exhibit over there. Like, I'm a big fan of Chihuly glass, and I will go to Chihuly almost in any city just because it's fascinating to me. But I'm a little bit of a nerd that way. Thank you, Kurt Berry,
And a
for the
lot
super
of
chat.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you get zoned in on something, it's really kind of cool to see how your mind works.
Yes. Let's see. Dipta Trivita. Question, which cruise line ship are you going on again to Alaska? Welcome to my home, Seattle. Next time you come for a few days or post a cruise so you can enjoy what the city has. Yeah, I really would love to explore Seattle. Look, I lived in Nashville for a long time. I love music. I love grassroots music. And I know there's a great music scene in Seattle. I would love to knock around Seattle to the best music bars and see if there's a comedy scene there. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that much time. Majestic Princess out of Seattle on the 12th. Going up to Alaska.
So exciting.
Yeah, Underground City. I'm sure there's tons of stuff that I would love to do.
Marlene, what's for dinner? She's leaving to go make dinner.
Yeah, I have to see if Don wants to go to the Funko. I know Don likes Funko. Maybe he'll want to go check it
maybe he
out.
might
Seems
will.
like something he would be into. Mass Transit's really good in Seattle. That's good. What, you got trains there? Bel Air has Vegas for Chihuly. I'll be in Vegas next month. I might have to check that out.
Uh-oh.
Pros and cons of the Carnival Dream. I have not been on it. Anybody who's been on the Dream, give Seth some words of advice about the Carnival Dream.
Yeah.
Do they have a guy's burger? That's gonna be a pro.
Where?
That's gonna be on any of the Carnival ships. The Dream, I would think. Bellagio. Okay, yeah. Go to Funko if you're that kind of... I'm like half on the fence. I'm not collecting Funko anymore, but what I understand is it's a really neat thing to see. Of course, my daughter and then somebody else recommended, like, there's a pop culture museum there that's supposed to be really good, too. Funko's only... Yeah, so maybe Funko's close. I don't know. You guys will know once I go where we go. What's a great place for music? Dog has another... Or the city in general, or did you say a specific place? I don't know.
Well, I mean, Seattle, we watched that thing that I'm sure they have great music.
Yeah, I mean, with the Dave Grohl thing. Kevin, is the Panama Canal on my bucket list? Honestly, it's not. I feel the same way about the Panama Canal as I do as Alaska. I think it's going to be boring. Everybody says, oh, you got to go see the locks. And I'm like, are you telling me that I'm going to be so wooed that I will pay thousands of dollars to see them fill up one lock and raise the ship up and then drop it down? And
So
maybe.
I mean, you might be, right? Because, like, for me, I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
Yes.
there's not many things that I'm like, oh, I remember that in history.
Right.
In history class in school and having to do reports on it. But, yeah, I think it would be kind of cool to see the locks that we studied in school.
Yeah. So, no, it's not on my bucket list. Apparently, it's on Jenny's history bucket list. But
I mean,
I will go. I mean, I know
Yeah.
people want to go. I know it's a bucket list cruise. And so we were trying to do a group cruise there, which made it more palatable for me because I would be with other people that might be nerding out on the lock system. But
Right.
let's see. Bill Matson says, do the Funko trip. Save the... Yeah, Jenny wouldn't really be interested in going to Funko. So maybe I do save the needle for you. I don't know.
I mean, or you
Oh.
do both.
Pop Culture Museum. Now, Pop Culture Museum. Okay, so there's some good options. Edna's World is in the house. What's up, Edna? Edna, we tracked along with all of your crazy drama in the background. I hope that all got settled.
Oh
I
my
think you know what I'm
goodness,
talking about.
Edna.
Wow, I didn't know somebody could say that many curse words in a 2-hour live stream.
And I'm a good cursor.
And Jenny's a good cursor. Man, Gary didn't like the dream for secondhand smoke. Yeah, sometimes where they place the casino, that smoke can travel. Pop Culture Museum's next door to the Needle. All right. Maybe I'll do that instead. Modern Rail. Look, I'm like... I only got like 12 hours to figure out what to do there. I mean, once I'm there.
Anne-Marie said, question, Tony, you on port side? I
don't know.
Is. I think you are.
We deferred to whatever Don said was the correct side of the ship to be on. So, can you book casino offers at the same rate? Is it worth your time to book casino offers if the fares are only a few hundred? You don't get commission very much on the casino offers. That's like a different thing, right?
Yeah, some of them I'm not allowed to book.
Yeah.
Either. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you got a casino offer, it's best to stay with that. It's a little bit of a challenge for a group cruise. If you got a casino offer for a group cruise, have the conversation with Jenny, and she'll try to figure out a way to incorporate you into the group cruise.
Right.
But normally, you're going to stay with that casino booking because it's usually a better deal because they're cutting it cheap to get you in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Pop culture is great. Hendrix Woodstock, really? Hendrix Woodstock guitar.
Wow.
All right, John.
Oh, good, Edna. I'm glad.
I'll have to try that out. What did Edna say? Did she
She
solve
said
it?
it's almost up. I think it's finally over.
If it was a problem, I'll solve it. I like it. Yeah, I was feeling for you, Edna.
Yes.
Would you do a river cruise in Europe? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, somebody broke it down really well for us one time. It might have been at one of these travel seminars or something, that where ocean cruising can be about the ship and the port, that river cruising is primarily about the port.
Right.
And so if you're on a river that has a lot of great port destinations, river cruising can be a lot of fun. Now, I watched Jim Zim's river cruise through like one of the rivers here in the U.S. Didn't look like a lot of fun. You know what Jim said the funnest thing was? Going through locks. And I think you guys know how I feel about going through locks. And so, I wouldn't
Tell us how
mind.
you really feel.
It didn't look fun. Jim's like, there's no entertainment, there's no comedy, there's nothing here, but
There's
you go.
not a casino.
There's no casino, but you go through these locks, and I'm like, okay, well, no. But I think in Europe it would be great, like to go down the Danube and stop at some of these iconic cities where you could get off and see stuff that's thousands of years old. I think I would be more inclined to do a European river cruise than a U.S. river cruise.
Right.
SB, thank you so much for the super chat. Museum of Flight says now open on the website. We're going Friday before we head out on the Encore on Saturday.
Ooh.
Awesome. Well, I hope you let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
And have a great cruise to Alaska. We'll see you in Alaska. Juneau, we'll be up there too.
Super chat.
Seattle has great coffee. Yeah, I guess I probably want to find something like, I'm sure Seattle's best, Starbucks. But should I be looking for something that's not a brand in Seattle? Should I be looking for something that's local? That might be interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they use the same bean.
Everybody's saying Pop Culture Museum, so maybe I swing to Funko for a little 2 hours. I have to
Right.
see what the hours are. I know that the Space Needle is open till 11, so worst comes to worst, the last thing I do at the night is ride all the way up to the Space Needle. But
Yeah.
maybe I can fit some other stuff in. Sandy Steven won 6 G's in the casino on the Dawn, and then got back to port in March just before the shutdown. How about that?
Nice.
6
Congratulations,
Gs.
Sandy.
Just drive it or a guided tour in Europe. Yeah, that's the other option we have. My sister-in-law Heidi, family. She's from Germany and she has people in Germany. So we've talked about before doing a Germany as our home base and then going to all the places by land.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the Emed is available for Canadian resident. I'm pretty sure that it's not.
I do not know.
I don't want to say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that you can't.
Go to the original Starbucks near Pike's Peak. People call me Craig. Is that near where I'm going to be? Like, assume I'm near the Space Needle and the cruise port. I saw Emma's video of river cruising, and you had to debark over other ships. Yeah. Again, I think I would try it at some port. Dutch Bros will never do Starbucks again. I'll have to look for that.
Karen said good night, dear, and she's looking forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Kevin, Lox is spelled L-O-X, and then that would be correct. I do like locks in Vegas.
Yes, come on.
But not those kind of locks. I need
It
an
is kind
appointment.
of funny though. He played on the locks.
Yeah, so Mary Ellen, I got to make a decision pretty soon whether or not I'm going to do the Space Needle. So I will look up the Pop Culture Museum. That honestly, Chihuly, Pop Culture, Funko, that would be that. Yeah, so I don't think I'm close. I would love to go where they throw the fish, but it doesn't sound like it's close to where I'm at.
Thanks, Doug. I was kind of thinking of you, so I appreciate you answering that the Emed home test won't ship to Canada.
Thank you, Doug. And Doug, yeah, I'm gonna put up the shirts with just the sugar skulls. I think I'm gonna make them big, like chest size, so that with nothing on the back. Lance Ross, g'day, Jenny and Tony. Missing cruising here in Oz. Have a great cruise, Tony. We did Viking Orion cruise from Vancouver, Alaska, Russia. Ended in that sounds like an awesome cruise.
I mean, for real.
Look, man, I'm thinking about Australia a lot, and I know they're keeping you locked down pretty hard, trying to keep a hold of this COVID thing. I can't wait till you guys get opened up and cruising again. I appreciate. We get a lot of people that watch from Australia. Big shout out to Australia. Thanks everybody who watches down there.
So Glade is actually over in Seattle. Let's see. Off the wall suggestion for Seattle. Ride the ferry to Bainbridge Island. Do 30 minutes of shopping. Then ride it back. Beautiful ride with Rainier in the background.
Nice. Mount Rainier.
Oh, Rainier.
It's a big mountain, right? Is that on the Sound? Isn't there a sound up there? Is Pungent Sound? Sound? I don't know. I don't know my geography.
Oh my
up there.
goodness. Everybody, Beverly, I saw a lady win $9,600 on the Mardi Gras. By the time I get on the Mardi Gras in 52 days, those slots are going to have no more money.
They're going to be out of money.
They're going to say, Jenny's here, no more money.
Beachy Mama, if you're going to a city where you don't know anything is at, I would look at the airport. Miami, I'm pretty sure Miami Airport has it.
It does, yes.
And what I'm finding is a lot of people are saying that local urgent cares have walk-in, but you're going to have to look up what a local urgent care is in Miami. I would start with the airport. It's probably going to cost you more, but at least you can be confident that you can go get a test.
Right.
All right, so Pike's Market, the Flying Fish right up the hill from the cruise port. I have to get with Don. Oh, that's a good segue, good reminder. Don is going live on his channel on Thursday. I feel like it's at 8 o'clock. Don't quote me on that. But I will be there with him. So Don and I will be talking Alaska. Maybe by Thursday we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know. So Funko's in a whole different town. So I'm gonna have to see what it. I don't care to take
Maybe
an
not
Uber
now,
over
though.
there, but that's that's like 2 hours just in the travel.
Yeah.
And I could probably fit more in by staying closer to the
And
hotel.
I mean, we've seen it, and it's not really,
It looks cool, Jenny.
Does
Maybe
it?
not to you, but it looks cool to me. Am I
kinda
going
like
live?
the locks.
Karen, I'll give the same advice that I always give. I don't really know what I'm going to do until I understand what the internet is. I always do like going live on cruise day and, before I get to the ship. But you know, this is the main thing. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Because I post a lot of pictures on Instagram while I'm on these cruises, and normally I go live. So I've been going live more than I've been recording and vlogging. So if you want to see what this ship looks like, I definitely, like, if all of a sudden I'm cruising in Alaska and the scenery is beautiful and I got a strong internet connection, you guys may cruise with me. I may just put it on the balcony and we may just chill for an hour and watch Alaska go by. So, but who knows what time of the day that'll be. So make sure that you are subscribed. Kid Travels. I saw a Karen get carried out of the casino by security on the Mardi Gras on the first night. Happened right by the crab stand.
Ooh,
I don't know what happened.
You got to tell.
Lady Teresa Alexander, thank you so much for the super sticker.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Appreciate
Teresa.
it. We still don't have 1,000 likes. That's disappointing.
What?
We haven't really been pushing it that hard. Can we get to 1,000 likes so that we can get out of here? Jeff, I wore your nice AF shirt on our cruise to Alaska. Everyone loved it. That's awesome, man. That's what we've been hearing. Like when you show up with some Lido Loca merch on, if you're representing the fam, people make a connection to you. So that actually warms my heart that people are connecting based over that. So pretty cool.
Aw, good night, Jim.
Good night, Jim. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later. I'm just reading Firestorm stuff. I like it.
He's so wonderful.
Yes, local coffee. Did we get to 1,000? Can we call NCL still testing at the port? I believe so. Wow, this is one of the first weeks we haven't got to 1,000 likes. I mean, I'm not saying you guys are letting us down as a crowd. I mean, but maybe.
No,
they're not letting us down. You're okay with not having 1,000 likes?
No, we'll get.
Are you
there.
okay with mediocrity?
We have 1 minute.
Are you okay with mediocrity? Okay.
No.
We've got 1,048 likes. Wow, is there 1,000 people still watching? Nautical Nurse Nancy's coming on. Sometimes when there's still 1,000 people, I want to keep going, but I don't want to step on Nautical Nurse Nancy. So the time is drawn nigh, guys. This is the last live before Alaska, and so there'll be lives next week on the cruise, but maybe not at this time because this seems to run into dinner and show. So on a cruise, I'm usually like afternoon, right? Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout. Yeah. Lori Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. Thought I'd be bored in Alaska and not bored in Panama Canal. Yep, exactly the opposite. Now Erie Canal was not boring. Alaska's amazing. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So sweet.
And maybe I missed that one earlier. And then Lady Teresa Alexander, I think we saw that one already. Or maybe there's two. I don't know. Thank you guys for the super chat. All right.
Anthony.
Thank you guys so much.
I will miss you. I will miss the Loca fam next week.
Yes. We'll miss you too, Jenny. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Get ready. We're going to Alaska. This kid is going on a cruise. Hey, I got a raincoat. How about that? And I'm wearing.
I think I have.
I'm gonna wear shorts as much as I can. All right, guys.
What? Are you gonna wear shorts for real?
Of course. I'm from Florida. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you can't.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca. And until the next time,
we'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Wait, I was looking for something.
Hold on. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. Anybody got a song you want me to sing? Like, can I close the show with a song? I'm taking requests.
Are you taking requests?
Yeah, might as well.
The time has come.
What is that?
To say goodbye.
Oh, you want me to do the Mickey Mouse song? Now it's time to say goodbye.
Nah. Let's leave with this one.
Oh yeah. This kid is going on a cruise. All right, guys.
All right, we'll see you later, you guys.
It's gonna be cold. I do have pants. I did buy pants.
Yeah,
Spoon Man. Yeah, that is apropos for Seattle. All right, guys. Thank you so much. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are Lido Loca. And thank you, Chuck Spencer, for the super chat. And until the next time,
we'll see you on the Lido.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. That song still sucks so bad.
No, it doesn't. So bad.